Welcome to the series Backend Engineering with .NET. This is not a beginner crash course. This is a step-by-step journey into building production-ready backend systems. We will design real APIs, structure real projects, and think like engineers who build systems at scale. In this first episode, we are not writing code. We are building the most important part of any backend system, the architecture. Most developers start in the wrong place. They begin with endpoints, they jump straight into controllers, and only later do they think about a database. That approach works until it doesn't. In real backend engineering, we reverse that process. We start with the data, we define its structure, we design the API around that structure, and only then we write code. In this series, we will use PostgreSQL, but this is important. PostgreSQL is not the point. The architecture you are learning applies to any relational database, whether it's SQL Server, MySQL, or another system. The design principles remain the same. Why PostgreSQL? We are using PostgreSQL for a practical reason. We already have a production-style PostgreSQL database running in the cloud. This allows us to focus on backend architecture instead of spending time setting up infrastructure from scratch. If you want to understand how this database was designed and deployed, there is a dedicated playlist on this channel that walks you through the entire PostgreSQL cloud setup, including schema design and configuration. This series builds directly on top of that foundation. Now let's take a look at the architecture we are going to build. At the bottom, we have the database. Above that, the data access layer, powered by Entity Framework Core. Then comes the service layer, where business logic lives. And finally, the controller layer, which exposes the API to the outside world. Each layer has a clear responsibility. Controllers handle HTTP requests, servers handle business logic, data access handles interaction with the database, and the database remains the single source of truth. This separation is what makes systems scalable and maintainable. Throughout this series, we will build a real backend system, an employee sales API designed with real-world structure and production considerations. This is not a demo project. This is how backend systems are actually built. This is just the beginning. In the next episode, we'll set up a production-ready .NET Web API project with a clean and scalable structure. From there, we'll build the system step by step, covering everything from database integration to deployment. If you want to follow this series step by step and not miss what comes next, make sure you subscribe to this channel. In the next video, we'll start by setting up the foundation the right way. Design the data, structure the system, then write the code. That's how real backend engineering works. I'll see you in the next episode.